Hi there, this is my reflective statement for my ETP 401 assignment task. So I'm going to be talking about my reflections upon completing this compendium, and I learned quite a lot, and yeah, it's quite interesting doing the task. So my current understanding of assessment. So assessment can be valuable and used at any stage of the learning process, whether that be in the form of pre-diagnostic testing to ascertain where a student is, through strategic questioning to help draw out knowledge that they already have, or through assessing knowledge at the end of the unit of the work. So we talk about prior knowledge and a child's schema, so it's good to see teachers using that and using that as a base starting point, and then assessing where to direct the learning moving forward. So some professional learning through that I learnt over the course of this assignment. So just through discussion with parents and students, I realised that the emotional toll students are under due to the testing culture within school. It's upsetting that testing, in particular standardised testing, are causing so much grief for students. I understand that it helps build a child up for the tests that will complete in high school, but NAPLAN seems to have an underlying focus on trying to paint the school in a positive light, although it's coming to an emotional cost to the students. I'm a strong believer of well-being in schools, that we need to train the brain to cope with rigours of all that life holds. So we do need to equip our children with the tools and resources to deal with the tests. So whether that's through things like the Resilience Project, daily circles talking about resilience and how we feel, and getting those mental capabilities and that emotional strength to understand what tests are and the purpose, and to deal with challenges and problems that arise from that. So after placement this year, I gathered a clear understanding of what it is like to be a teacher in the modern day. Teachers, on top of their ever-growing roles, are now data analysis. The teacher needs to be able to collect data, analyse it and evaluate it. So on a daily basis, I'm seeing teachers take notes on handwriting, take notes on phonics, maths, and those sort of things, and then loading them into a assessment tracker, and that collects all their data, and they're able to look at each point and ascertain where they need to guide their learning to. So if a child's struggling to pronounce a certain sound or certain letters, they can structure their literacy work towards that, whether that means through particular books, or particular spelling words, or particular flashcards that they'll take home. And then, so just to finish off, just a little quick thing about standardised testing. What I found really conflicting about standardised testing was that in the Declaration Goals for Young Australians, it states that Australian schooling promotes equity and excellence. But everything I've sort of seen from NAPLAN is that it is an equal test, it's not an equitable test. And just really my interviews and discussions with teachers and parents and the like, and it's causing a great deal of stress and pressure on children at such an early age, starting from grade 3, on the importance of this test. But it serves the purpose of the school as a business model, and for them to stand out amongst other schools, rather than highlighting their progress. It's only a very small snapshot, so I think there should be other ways of doing that, where that's collecting all their work overall for the course of the year, then posting that, and that might be a bit better for the kids. But yeah, overall I found this assignment really interesting and very practical, and I enjoyed the research and then presenting this, so I hope you enjoy. Thank you.